everybody, Brandy Joy here with your weekly pick a card reading, tarot reading. And tonight, it is a little chilly here in Orlando. Can you believe it? I actually have a sweater on again. It has been a little bit cold off and on, which is very strange because we don't have winter in Florida, and it's actually feeling a little wintry. Yes, just a little, I know. For those of you that are living in the cold weather, yes. I understand it's nothing like that. But yeah, it's actually cold enough to wear a sweater here, which is unusual. So anyways, if you haven't picked your card for the week yet for our reading, make sure you go ahead and pick A, B, or C. Take a nice deep breath, relax, and pick A, B, or C. And we will see what you have going on for the week. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. We are live every Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm down here in Florida, so we are Eastern, and we do this every single week on YouTube and Facebook. So if you know anybody that needs a little reading, feel free to share the video with them so that they can also get a little advice for the week. So I always pull 3 cards for each letter, A, B, or C, to give you a little bit of advice and clarification for your week moving forward. Last week was pretty intense. Hopefully this week is better for everyone. Hello from California. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather, as some of you can probably tell. I'm not even wearing makeup, nothing. I'm feeling a little icky. I'm tired. Been tired for a few days because I got a little bit of a cold sore. Ate a lot of nuts and seeds, tons of sesame seeds, and it triggers this, right? So I got a little cold sore, made me tired. So I'm a little under the weather. Just wanting to lay around, but I have a lot of work to do, so I can't lay around. Although I did start watching that television show, Good Omens, on Amazon Prime, and that is very cute. It's funny. I like it. It's about heaven and hell. If you haven't seen it yet, I do recommend checking it out. It's kind of fun. I guess I heard a bunch of people tried to petition against it or something. I guess it was some article about petitioning against them, and they were like petitioned to Netflix because they thought it was on Netflix, but it's on Amazon. So they petitioned to the wrong place to get it turned off. Yeah, I guess they were religious people. I don't know. I didn't read the article, but I imagine they were religious and it offended them. So anyways, ready for pick a card. All right, A's. Feeling some intensity over here. All right. All right. Whew. Okay. All right. That was strong. All right. Let's take a look at B real quick. Okay. B and B. All right. C. And C. Okay, let's read these cards. Well, it explains the intensity for A and C. All right, okay. So if you chose A, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, the 9 of Swords is a card of depression, a card of insomnia, a card of not wanting to face reality, really. Okay, so if you chose A this week, you're either having some anxiety or you're having some depression. Something is really getting to you right now. So maybe you're having a hard time sleeping, maybe you're sick, right? That could be a possibility. So something is just making your energy very low frequency. When you get 9 of Swords, it's a low energy. It's like you're not feeling well mentally, you're not feeling well emotionally. And so it really is very tiring on your entire energetic body, your whole system and everything. So that's what I'm getting for A. Now, if you're not feeling like that, maybe this isn't the right one for you. However, it could be that this is kind of coming. Maybe you're getting sick right now, or maybe you are possibly like about to get some news that's going to bug you or frustrate you or something like that. So this is your card of the week. Which means that this is like the energies that you're kind of experiencing this week. Maybe some things are just kind of bugging you, something's happening. So you've got Nine of Swords. All right. Major depression, you're sick. Yeah, okay, that would make sense absolutely for that card. So let's take a look at your advice cards. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is a wonderful card for healing the heart chakra. This is a heart chakra card. This is an emotional cleansing, emotional clearing, heart opening type of card. So you're probably feeling very contracted in your heart energy. So if you notice that you feel a tightness in your chest right here, like a closing, that's a contracted heart chakra. And I'm definitely getting that for my A's right now, because this card is your advice card, and it's like telling you that you need to heal the heart chakra. You need to open the heart chakra. You need to do some work on it. So if you are sick, right, you don't really want to do any chanting or energy work like that. But maybe if you know somebody does a little Reiki or a little energy healing, or maybe you could just take some nice deep breaths. If you know you're having a stuffy head, it might just take some time to get there. But do some self-healing this week. Just maybe take a hot bath, because when you take hot showers and baths, you can actually imagine that the energy is kind of flowing off of you, all of the negative energy. And that's something we do in high magic. We will cleanse ourselves with water, and water is wonderful for healing the emotions, right? This is a cup card. It's about water and emotion and cleansing. So definitely try out a nice bath with some lavender, maybe some peppermint, some things that are very healing. Maybe take a shower and just imagine all of that energy coming off of you. That can be really helpful. I know it sounds a little weird, but it actually works really well. So you definitely need to be focusing on clearing the emotional body and opening the heart chakra and letting it relax and open. You can also do some tapping. So if you are somebody that's an A right now that is a little sick, or just not really feeling the energy to do energy work or anything, what you can do energetically is you can hit your meridians. Okay, and these are the energy lines on your body. So what you do is you just tap. You start up here at the top of the head and you just tap, right? And you breathe and you say whatever you want to yourself. You can say, I'm relaxed. I feel happy, whatever it might be. You can kind of say some affirmations. You can also say things like, I release something, okay? Or my head is hurting, but now it feels great, right? And so it will kind of do the switch for you. My back, you know, if your back is hurting, my back, you just kind of say, you can also just say the word of whatever is bothering you and not give it a value, and then allow the energy to flow through it. It'll just automatically do that. And so once you do that, you can come here and tap on the third eye, and you can tap up here. You can tap under the eyes. You can tap under the nose. You can tap on the chin, and you can tap here under the collarbones is really important. This is a really good one. And then you can come underneath the arms, and you can go one all the way down, and then you can go one all the way down. And then you start back up here. So this is a really good one, though, the head chakra. And then you can kind of just come through and go down the face, go down the collarbone, underneath the collarbone. And then you go back down the sides from the armpit area all the way back down to the hip. And that will do some good energy clearing for you. So if you are feeling under the weather, you are feeling a little depressed or anything like that, that can really help you a lot. That's energy clearing work. So that would be really good for anybody that has an A, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords also. So it's showing there's like a tornado effect going on for you this week. And, you know, it's almost saying that don't run away from things, right? This is a card of running away. So there's just like a lot of energy going on. There's a lot of intensity going on for you. And it's very emotional. So don't run away from things. Just clear your energy and have your boundaries set and work on yourself and your healing this week. And just don't run away from things, though. Okay, this is the card is giving you advice of don't run away. Now, if you're in a bad situation, of course, you want to set your boundaries and you want to leave if you need to, but don't run away from yourself. Don't run away from your problems, because if you leave your problem, you're going to go and you're going to find it again, and you're going to recreate it unconsciously. So work on your healing, work on your heart chakra, work on opening, and try the energy work that I just showed you. Okay, but I am getting that some people are looking to run away from themselves and from situations, and it wouldn't really do you much good. Now, again, if you're in a really bad situation, please just leave. But okay, but if it's more just you're running away from yourself or your problems and you just don't want to deal with it, it's saying not to do that. Okay. All right, so let's move on to B. All right, that was a pretty heavy reading for a lot of people. Oh, you tap, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, you tried it out? Awesome. Yes, try it out. Just try it right now. Just do that, and kind of just go through some points. And it actually will feel very relaxing for a lot of people. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of building. So if you chose B, right, you are building this week. You're building something. You're creating something. You have creative energy. You have strong energy. You have foundation energy. And this is a great card for, like, if you're trying to create a project or you're trying to make something happen, like, this is a good week for you. This is a creative week, a week of creation. Okay, so if you chose B, this is your week. This is a really good week for you. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Amy. Oh my goodness, Sherry. 6 healings and saved a suicide. Well, you sound like you definitely need to do some tapping and you need to do some of your own cleansing for sure. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, for all of you light workers, definitely fill your own cup, especially if you're doing a lot of healing work with other people. Make sure you're always doing your own healing work for sure. Yeah, that's amazing though. All right, Sherry. So Three of Pentacles for our bees. So you're in the creation, building, teamwork. Let's make things happen. Let's be productive. Let's create this week if you chose B. Now, we have advice card that's pretty tough. Yeah. So this one right here is, it's saying you're in creation mode, you're in this creative mode, but be careful because it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a betrayal or a slip up or something's going to happen this week possibly, or you might be holding yourself back in some way, even though you have this creative creation foundation stuff that's good energy that's going to be given to you this week. It's like a good energy for you astrologically, right? However, there's a little bit of a slip up here. So it's almost saying, just be careful. All right. Almost like there's somebody, and it might not even be related to the good energy. It could be that you have this good energy, creative mode and stuff, but then somewhere else in your life, maybe work or friends or family or something's going on where there's a little bit of like a backstabbing going on. There's a little bit of a betrayal energy, a little bit of a slip up energy, a little bit of like taking from you. Maybe you're giving too much. This is also somebody taking. So it can be betrayal, taking, like a feeling of like somebody's vampiring you in a way, you know what I mean? So this is a mental card. And so this could be a lot of things depending on what you have going on in your life. But overall, I would say just be wary and just watch yourself, watch your back, just be careful because there's something that's a little negative coming in for you this week. And it's telling you to just kind of be aware of that. This is like a card of warning, right? So just be wary as this good creative energy is happening for you and this good creation energy. So you're doing the right stuff, but it's just telling you to be aware of this, right? You probably already know what this is. You probably know there's somebody or something going on in your life that maybe is a little bit of a pullback on you, So this could be a lot of different things for different people though. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So we have the giving and receiving card. So it's telling you to be receptive in this energy, okay? To be receptive of the energy that's flowing to you this week. Be open to, working on yourself, to working on some creative project. Be open and receptive to working on things this week, okay? Now, again, this card could mean a lot of different things. So it could be another person, and it could be just a slip up on your part. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit like, eventually this week, right? A little bit like maybe you're giving too much, right? There's some type of energy going on that's a little bit imbalanced for you if you chose B. It's not as bad. It's not like anxiety and depression like we have over here for A. It's more just like there's a little bit of a weird energy. Just be aware of it. Just be careful. Just kind of watch out a little bit. And it could just be coming from yourself. So with Three of Pentacles, you have this energy of like building and creating and all of this, and it could almost be also related to it. Like I was saying earlier, it might not be related to it, but it also could be related to it. And it could be where you're kind of tripping yourself up. And so even though you have this Three of Pentacles where you're creative and great, it could be that maybe you're looking back and you're saying, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing the right things. Maybe this isn't right for me. And maybe you're just kind of like questioning yourself a little bit and kind of looking behind you, because that energy is kind of a pull. Like I was saying, it kind of pulls you back a little. So it could be coming internally from yourself. It's possible. But either way, there's something there this week that you just need to be aware of. All right, a little bit of an imbalance, but it says be open and be receptive, okay? Because it looks like you have a really good energy this week in terms of building something and creating something. Yeah. Oh, you're moving and you're feeling nervous. Yeah, okay. So yeah, building something together, home. And then, you've got the Five of Swords, which is feeling like looking back and going, am I making the right choice here? Like looking back a little bit. But it's saying to be open and receptive. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at C's. All right, you ready, C? All right, we have the Two of Cups. Wow, all right. We got to get into the C mode now. Okay. All right, so Two of Cups. If you chose C, if you chose C, this is a card of relationships this week. So if you chose C, this week is very much about your relationship and your partnerships and just a good healing flow between you and somebody else. And it could be that somebody's coming into your life that's a soulmate or a potential partner for you, or it could be that you're focused on your relationship this week, or it could be even that it could be a friendship, you know what I mean? Like a new friendship, a new relationship, or it could even be an old friendship or relationship. So there's some type of relationship energy surrounding my C's. So if you chose C, this is like a week of relationship, a week of like really just partnership, relationship. So again, if you're not in a relationship, it could be a potential soulmate for you. So there's definitely something going on here in terms of a good energy. All right. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And so this is an advice card. So the Eight of Pentacles is telling you to keep practicing with whatever you're doing. So you know what? If you're trying to attract someone and you're doing your own healing and you're doing your own work, it's telling you to keep doing that. But if you're not doing that, you need to be doing that, right? You need to be doing some self-healing. You need to be doing some practicing, and it could be meditation, it could be ritual, it could be maybe doing some moon rituals or something. So there's something here that it's telling you, and I'm seeing chakras would be so good in healing for opening to a relationship or healing a relationship that needs some healing. So I'm seeing you like work on yourself this week and saying that's what you should be doing. Like work on yourself, work on your healing, because this will definitely be a good thing if you do that. And then we have the King of Swords. So it looks like you're being very decisive, which is good. Okay. And so it's saying that you're being very decisive and using your mind about this relationship this week. So you're not coming into it just being like, oh, I'm going to get involved with this crazy person because they're fun. And you know what I mean? This is more like logic. This is more you coming in and saying, okay, I'm going to be logic about this. I'm going to be logical, and I'm going to be reasonable, and we're going to work on this. Or, this is going to be a good relationship for me. I can feel it. And So it could be whether you're single or in a relationship, or it could be that friendship or something, but there's some type of relationship that is very healing this week and has a lot of potential. And but it still is saying that you need to work on yourself. You need to be doing some cleansing. You need to be doing your practices, and that you're going to be very decisive about this. So you're going to be very level-headed about this, and you're coming in with a good, logical, reasonable mind on everything. So this is a really good week for you if you chose C, in terms of relationship and healing and making good decisions and coming at it in a clear-headed way. We just came out of that Mercury retrograde and everybody was feeling fuzzy. And now everybody's feeling a lot clearer. It's like, right? And so that's what I'm really getting here is that if you're a C, you are much clearer now than you were before. So, yeah. Anyways, that was your readings for the week. Oh, thanks, everybody. Got to see Danny. If you missed the show, I'm always here 10 p.m. Eastern. You can always watch the replay afterwards. I do post it here on YouTube and Facebook afterwards. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can join us every Monday night. And I also have big webinars that come up every couple of months, so they're free. Hope to see y'all next Monday. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just need to rest, right? Just need a little rest. No, Danny. Yeah, you need to be doing the healing. So you got to balance it, right? So Danny's asking me, hey, been wondering, I've been too mental, too logical in my relationship, but healing sounds really good. So yeah, you're being really logical, you're really reasonable, but then you have that, card of healing, that card of working on yourself. So absolutely. So make sure you're doing both, make sure you're using the logic, but also you got to do this. You got to open those chakras and see what might be stuck or blocked, contracted, and not letting you connect enough, possibly, right? All right. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, good to see all of you. Thank you, Jessica and Danny, Sherry, Carol, Brenda, Christine. Good to see all of you. Okay, I will talk to y'all soon. Hey, Charles. Yeah, watch the replay. I'll be posting it right away, so it'll be posted. Okay, I'll see y'all next Monday. Bye for now.